everyone, happy day 253. Today being Monday, it's time to take out our weekly evaluations and ask ourselves the 4 questions. 1, did my plan work for me? 2, what needs to be adjusted? 3, how do I feel? And 4, what is a positive from the week? For me, 1, my plan had to be adjusted quite a bit last week. Between the holiday, Logan's doctor's appointment, graduation, and my in-laws visiting, it felt like this past week took a lot of flexibility. 2, I feel good and relieved. I am happy to be almost through the busyness that the end of the school year brings and on to preparing for summer plans. 3, as far as I can tell, I don't think anything needs to be adjusted this week. But as a wife and mother, that is always subject to change at any moment. And 4, a positive from last week would have to be that I am a lot more flexible than I realized. I may not like it, but I can do it. I would encourage all of you out there to take a look at last week and ask yourselves the 4 questions. Since Logan has graduated and the high school year is over for him, he left on Saturday to go to Rhode Island with my in-laws for a week to help them paint their house while Billy finishes up his 3rd grade year. So this morning, after I dropped Billy off at school, I headed over to St. Martin Church to say the rosary at 8:30, followed by Mass at 9. At about 8:40, while I was quietly sitting in my pew reciting my Hail Marys, I looked over at my phone and saw Logan calling me. At first, I ignored it and thought I will call him after. But when he called the second time, a few minutes later, I quickly excused myself to see what was going on. As I waited for him to pick up the phone, 100 scenarios went through my mind. Finally, on the 3rd ring, he answered and said, "Hi, Mom. Did you pack my painting clothes?" I was glad everything was okay, but I was a little annoyed that he had interrupted my rosary time for that. "Yes, Logan," I replied. "Remember, I told you I put them in the plastic bag at the bottom of your bag." There was a pause followed by a distinct sound of a plastic bag being moved around. "Oh, here it is. Thanks, Mom," he said. He then asked me, "What are you up to?" I couldn't help but laugh at his obliviousness. After I reminded him that I was at church, he said, "Oh, sorry, Mom." I then told him that it was fine, wished him good luck painting, and we agreed to talk later. After I hung up with Logan, I walked back inside to my pew and continued with my Hail Marys. As I sat in my pew finishing up the last decade, I thought about Logan's phone call and what it means to be a mom. To me, a mother is someone that should always be there when their children need them. Someone that has their kids' back and is willing to always be there to support them with anything that they may need. She is a person that you call when you need wisdom, gentleness, compassion, love, mercy, and especially when you need help finding your painting clothes. Today, as we celebrate the memorial of the Blessed Virgin Mary, Mother of the Church, may we look to her for wisdom, gentleness, compassion, love, and mercy. She may not lead you to the bottom of your bag so you can find your painting clothes, but she will always lead you to her Son so you may find your salvation. I hope all of you out there have a blessed day 253. Please know that I am praying for you always, and I will see you tomorrow.